How do you tell an 80s one-hit wonder from a cult artist? Imagine hearing a song that instantly transports you back to the neon-lit streets of the 1980s. Now, some artists only had that one song that everyone remembers, but others kept making music that a smaller, dedicated crowd loved for years. So, how can you tell the difference between a one-hit wonder and a cult artist from that vibrant decade? Well, it all comes down to a few key clues. First, look at how their song performed on the charts. A true one-hit wonder usually hits the top of the Billboard Hot 100 or climbs into the top 10, then disappears from the charts quickly. For example, Nina's 99 Luftballons soared in 1984, but she didn't have another hit that matched its success in the United States. On the other hand, a cult artist might never have topped the charts, but they still gather a loyal following. Think of the Lotus Eaters, who never made it big in mainstream radio but gained fans who appreciated their thoughtful songwriting. Next, consider their career longevity. One-hit wonders often have a quick rise and a sharp fall. Their big song dominates the radio, then subsequent songs flop and they fade away. Alana Miles is a good example. Her song Black Velvet hit #1, but her later albums didn't make much noise outside Canada. Cult artists, however, keep making music over the years, even if they never hit the big time again. They build a steady career with albums that appeal to specific groups of fans. Now, during the 1980s, music videos played a huge role. Many one-hit wonders owe their fame to iconic videos. a-ha's Take On Me became famous because of its animated video, which helped it become a hit in America. Thomas Dolby's She Blinded Me with Science also gained popularity thanks to its fun, creative video. But some artists, like Dolby, went on to have successful careers behind the scenes or as session musicians, showing that one-hit status doesn't mean the end of their musical journey. Critical reception also plays a part. Some one-hit wonders received good reviews but couldn't keep the momentum going. Till Tuesday's Voices Carry was a hit in 1985, but their later albums didn't sell well. Meanwhile, many cult artists focus on making meaningful music rather than chasing chart success. They often have a more artistic approach, which helps them develop a dedicated following. Think of Sheriff's When I'm With You. It sounds simple but found a niche audience that kept it alive over the years. Geography matters too. Some one-hit wonders are huge in one country but barely known elsewhere. Kajagoog's Too Shy was a massive hit in Britain but only remembered in America for that one song. Cult artists tend to have fans across different regions, even if their overall following is smaller. They often develop pockets of loyal listeners worldwide. Lastly, think about what happens after their initial fame. One-hit wonders tend to fade from the spotlight, but their hit song remains part of pop culture. Men Without Hats' Safety Dance is still played at parties and sports events decades later. Cult artists, however, often continue making music, teaching, or working behind the scenes, keeping their passion alive. So in the end, spotting a one-hit wonder from a cult artist in the 1980s is about chart success, career longevity, visual impact, critical reviews, regional reach, and what they do afterward. Both types of artists tell different stories about the music scene of that era, with one capturing fleeting fame and the other building a lasting legacy.